I'm that dude with the beard, and I believe everyone is special. I believe we are all individuals that should not be identified by gender, race, or who they're attracted to. I don't believe that because we are all humans, and we deserve to be treated like the way we want to be treated. That is the truth. That is the facts. We have got to stop treating each other like we are fucking scum. Their opinion does not harm you in any way, Sloth. Get over it.
I never wanted to do this video, I'll be straight up right now. I wanted to stop making feminism related videos after my commentary on Red Pill Gaming, but sadly I couldn't do that.
You know, you should have just scrapped this one because you said basically I shouldn't make the video. So learn from your past mistakes and get over something. Ignore the video and move on with your life, because we all know what happened last time. You brought up dead drama for the sake of making a video.
Which is why today's commentary will be on Jormentaries. He did a commentary on Jaded Culture's video about women being silenced or having their opinions disregarded. And my fucking lord does this video suck. There is not a doubt in my mind that this guy is a complete hardcore MGTOWer.
And what kind of proof do you have to that claim? Oh, no wait, you don't have any proof. You just say it because he doesn't agree with what you believe.
Let's get this show on the road.
So what's better than seeing a social justice warrior bitch about misogyny?
Well, an MRA pissing his pants over misandry isn't counted among the things that are better than that.
I do not understand what the hell that was. Was that a joke or you being serious? Because despite the claims that you base it on the Nostalgia Critic at AVGN, you're not that good with jokes, man.
So 2 weeks ago I made a video about free speech. The purpose of the video was to illustrate the hypocrisy of nationalists who use free speech in order to promote ignorance and privilege, and as a consequence often undermine the tenets that constitute a fair and just society.
Here's the problem I have with that statement. What is a fair and just society in your opinion?
Alright, this is gonna seriously bother me if I don't bring this up, so I'm gonna do it now before I actually get to tearing his arguments apart. Dude, why are you using only one picture for your avatar? It looks lazy, and I get sick of seeing the same damn pic over and over. It's a small thing, but it's like a fruit fly buzzing around your ear. Minuscule and annoying.
Minuscule. Extremely small. Tiny. So basically you're saying this isn't that big of a deal. It's just a small problem in the grand scheme of things. Question, then why bring it up?
For example, is a fair and just society one where male suicide rates are double that of female suicide rates?
Done!
But this is just one example of a fair and just society.
Jorm, you do know that women are statistically much more likely to attempt suicide more than men, right? And that women are much more predisposed to contracting emotional disorders and chronic illness than men? As a woman, there is a maximum 26% chance of you getting diagnosed with clinical depression, whereas a man has a maximum 12% chance. The only reason men's suicide rates are higher is because men are more likely to use much more brutal methods, such as a bullet to the head, hanging themselves, slitting their own throats, and basically just wanting it to get it over with. Women use methods like cutting themselves and overdosage, therefore leaving them more likely to survive attempts. And what impossible standards do men have in society that causes them to kill themselves? Is being a decent human being too much of a burden for them? Because that's pretty much all that is asked from them, not only in my experiences, but from everywhere else as well. She even brings up how downplayed women's role in life is in this video, but because you're a red pill douche, you're just like, oh, but the matriarchy is destroying men. It's always gotta be about the men, isn't it?
Do you want to know why men are more likely to die as a result of suicide? It's not just because of your fucking so-called citation that women are just going to not end it as quickly, or because they have different ways, but because men's coping mechanisms are different. They will take drugs, they will drink alcohol, they will gamble, they will have different vices. Don't believe me? I brought fucking evidence to the table. And speaking as someone who has tried it before, don't you dare tell me that men don't deserve sympathy for what they go through. Eat a dick, sloth. Look at actors, look at WWE wrestlers, look at even athletics. They're all so slim and perfect. Look at sitcoms, Dad, how they're viewed as fucking dirt because they don't happen to be good at anything. Even people who like anime and video games and TV shows are often looked at as the worst people in the world. Hell, let's also take a look at something else. Something I really want you to take a look at. You want to know what that is? Movies, and how the man always has to drop everything they do for the woman because she's always right. Why is that considered equal?
Because of the major inequalities and issues that exist within our educational systems, our healthcare systems, our legal systems, and so on and so forth.
I got 3 words for you. Are you ready? Citation fucking needed.
Okay, here are my findings. Despite women being in college more than men, women are still less likely to be accepted into fields such as sciences and politics, even if they're truly qualified, because they're perceived to be stupid or only think with their hearts. As far as healthcare goes, pregnancy death rates are up 27% since 2000, and abortion is under attack with the white old fags in Congress still wanting to regulate women's bodies as if women are mere puppets in a Sesame Street episode. And let's not count out how raping a woman is being treated like a joke, since rapists barely see jail time, or the cases are treated with extreme skepticism because she might be lying. Women are known for lying. Even though it's a well-known fact that false rape claims only account for 2% at the least and 8% at the most. Not to mention that if a woman kills someone and who is attacking her, she'll see 15 to 25 years in jail. A man who kills his wife in a domestic dispute or in any other dominant circumstance, however, is sometimes let off the hook, see O.J. Simpson, or only sees 5 to 10 years. You don't see anything wrong with that?
There are plenty of things wrong in there. I don't think it's fair that some people are tried differently based on the sex they are, or hire people based on what sex they are. The other problem is that you use the 2% and 8% false rape allegations thing that's considered a myth. After doing a shit ton of Google searches and watching Tildeer, if you haven't seen him, I'll provide a link to his channel in the description,
The point of the video is actually discuss the fact that many privileged people within society use free speech as a means to discredit the experiences and voices of marginalized groups and the socially powerless.
No, it's got nothing to do with silencing marginalized groups or women. It's got more to do with the fact that you're talking shit. Do you understand? What you are saying is not true.
And Jaded is going off of the fact that women's and minorities' opinions are often disregarded whether they're factual or not. This is in fact true. You ever been on Reddit, Jorm? A man's narrative is valued far more than a woman's narrative, even if their narratives are completely the same. This is also discounting that opinions can't be based on facts or knowledge. That's called a theory.
what the fuck does Reddit have to do with anything? And second of all, have you ever heard about the most vocal part of a minority will always be the one that they use to represent it? Because last time I checked, if you actually kill a man because all he does is think about sex every 6 seconds, and that they should be in jail because they're born to rape, it's not good. Not how you work in life. No, not at all.
Where are you getting this from? It sounds like that you are pulling this right out of your arse. You don't know that there could be women who are criticizing you as well because you are talking shit. And because you don't know who the commenters actually are, you make an assumption that 90% of them are male.
There are women out there who disagree with you. No, you give me examples despite me telling you to present some. I'm too busy telling women that they're stupid.
He wasn't calling women stupid.
I could go on, but I won't. You already looked like enough of a fucking idiot to start off with.
Don't flatter yourself, kid.
I'm a confident, intelligent woman who is both very educated and very feminine looking as well as young. This tends to threaten men. It threatens them because they associate femininity with weakness and stupidity.
And now it's associated with being utterly unmarriageable and being an annoying bitch. Congratulations, feminism.
Funny, because masculinity is now associated with being an abusive rapist douchebag who isn't worth a damn. Thanks, men's rights activism.
Because all men's rights activists say that. No, there are legitimate assholes out there who say this. You clubbing them all together does not make them all MRAs, because I could say the same thing for any feminist. Hey, you don't like men? Or you don't think that you should get an equal pay or something? You're obviously a men's rights activist.
Because I'm a woman who is standing up for my voice and fighting against misogyny and ignorance. Instead of just taking it because they said so, ignorant, privileged men tend to feel a lot of aggression towards me.
Well, when you call people sexists and misogynists to their faces, then that's an attitude that's not going to be taken very kindly. And more than likely, these people were probably trying to get you to piss off because you're an annoying bitch.
So it's her fault for calling out racists and sexists because she can be seen as annoying? Do I even need to explain how retarded that is?
Did you pay attention to his wording? Because he said, to their face. When you tell people to their faces that they're racist or sexist, they're not going to take that very well at all. That's not something you just come out and say.
But yet they still tried to harass me into silence.
What a total cunt.
Well, time to mark the "you're a cunt" spot on my MRA bingo card.
How is that a fucking thing?
I'm not a real ethnic minority and that I'm actually white. In other words, I'm not brown enough to be brown.
Blah, blah, fucking blah. I'm done with this video. Nobody cares. Go fuck yourself.
Funny, because that's exactly how I feel about your commentary. Finally done with this shitty excuse of a commentary.
Oh, no, we're not listening to any more of this. So here's just the last bit for my commentary so that you all know how I feel. Learn to say commentary without saying it as a strong K sound. Also, just so you know, I don't want you anywhere near anything ever. I hope you never upload a video after this, because you have ruined what I consider to be a fairly decent community.